This year at Sandwich High School, we have really reinforced our commitment to preparing students for their future and not our past. While we have been getting ready to become a truly 21st century high school, this year's academic offerings are a stunning example of our forward progress. With me is Kathy Lucas, our Director of Guidance, and Kathy's going to talk to us a little bit about opening up the book. The scheduling process for freshmen this year is very, very different. They are, in fact, the class of 2020.
What we'll be doing is, or actually in the process of doing right now, is registering the 8th graders for their freshman year in high school. We've opened up the academic opportunities for the class of 2020 so that they may have access to more courses at a younger age. For example, they may choose to take 2 foreign languages, and with the schedule the way it's set up now, they're allowed to do so, and it will work into their freshman schedule. They may choose to take Art 1 or pottery. Both are available to freshmen at this point. If someone were interested in taking a second science, the freshman science class is the Introduction to Engineering, and they may choose to take biology as a second science, which will enable them to prepare for the advanced placement course offerings, which begin in 10th grade. So they may choose to take an AP biology class in 10th grade or 11th grade, and this will help prepare them for that future class.
Is it not possible then for the freshmen to get one MCAS test completed during grade 9?
Historically, 10th grade was the year for MCAS at the high school. However, once you take the biology course, you're eligible to take the biology MCAS, which would cross that off your list of graduation requirements your freshman year, and you would follow sophomore year by taking your English and math.
And in a conversation with Warner Price, the Foreign Language Department Chair, we're very excited about the fact that freshmen now will also be able to take the second year of a language in the fall, the third year of that same language in the spring, which gives him or her access to upper level courses very quickly. In essence, most of our students then would be prepared to take AP French, Spanish, or potentially Latin, and in the future Mandarin as juniors. STEM actually has been our primary motivator, and in conversations with Gil Newton, the director of STEM, and the department chair of science, Steve Watson, we see that our students are thriving in grades 7, 8, and 9 in the engineering classes, which are now required, and those are Project Lead the Way classes. The population entering Sandwich High School right now has benefited so much from their STEM education that they are asking for, what I said before, more rigor, more relevance, and more enhanced opportunities.
Yeah, and today in scheduling with the 8th graders for the first day for next year, the students were really excited about the continuation of Project Lead the Way, and the excitement in the room was incredible. So it's their future, and it's exciting to watch them get ready for it.
We are also going to be taking a long overdue, bold step forward with senior projects. In the past, Senior Project was offered as a single offering at Sandwich High School, and a senior could or could not take the course. And so effective with the class of 2018, the students who are currently sophomores, all students in Sandwich High School will complete a senior project as a requirement for a Sandwich High School diploma. We are very excited about this, and the feedback so far from the community has been all positive. So starting in sophomore year, the students will develop a topic, and they'll refine the topic during junior year. And then senior year, their senior research paper, which used to be about literary analysis, will now transform into a research paper about their topic. And then in May, all members of the senior class will present, and the community will be invited. And the community will have the opportunity to see the class of 2018, each and every member present to the public and to a panel. In the past, the students that did senior project as an elective benefited greatly from this experience, and we now feel we've done so much homework, so much readiness, so much preparation that we were very pleased to say that we received the support that was required to make senior projects a graduation requirement. And I again turn to Kathy Lucas because before she came to us and is now our Director of Guidance, she served as the Senior Project Coordinator for for the Pembroke Public Schools and has been a cheerleader for this initiative.
Senior Project is always a great experience for everyone involved, but it gives the student the out-of-the-classroom experience, the real-world experience that really is a priceless piece of academia. The students come back with so much experience and knowledge that they are so excited to share with their classmates, their parents, and the community. It's a win-win situation, and to end your high school career on such a positive note is always a great experience for everyone. So,
the concept of senior projects is not a new one. The book that has guided our work was actually written by Dr. Nancy Sizer, and it's called Crossing the Stage, and her husband was Ted Sizer from Brown University, who initiated the Essential Schools movement. And their shared belief as scholars, researchers, and practitioners was that students deserve to have more control over their learning, and we as public school educators should make every effort to respect the student voice. And as I look around Sandwich and I see the quality of our alum, and I see the excitement of our current students and the exuberance of our STEM population, I have absolute confidence that students in Sandwich High School deserve this opportunity and should be given the opportunity to have more control and to be more directly responsible in creating their pathways of study. So we are very excited about the senior project. Reason I wanted to mention those is because we have another new initiative called Teaching Assistant. This is an idea that has really taken traction throughout the state and potentially throughout New England. Students are encouraged to pursue careers in a variety of different areas, but we want to do a better job in encouraging students to pursue careers in education. So students for honors credit can be interviewed for and apply to be a teaching assistant. So for instance, if you're a senior and you're developing or potentially thinking about becoming an educator either at the primary, middle, post-secondary, or even secondary level, you could be becoming a teaching assistant. For instance, if you were a TA in a math class, you would be working side by side with the teacher, designing instruction, developing lesson plans, standing and delivering lessons, and most importantly, participating in the analysis of assessment. And it's become a very, very popular concept. Things like senior mentoring at Sandwich High School and now our teaching assistant program will give students the edge in their college process.
From the college perspective, the admissions officers often comment about the students that they accept from Sandwich in a positive way as senior mentors. They are leaders in the community, and that's what the colleges are looking for. They're mentors to the younger students. Another win-win situation, and it makes them stand out from the rest of the crowd. Not every school offers this program, most don't, so it's kind of a way that they can all stand out in the masses of college applicants, and the colleges taken notice, so it's great.
What sets the students apart in the college application process is some of the things that set Sandwich apart. For instance, it's a given if you are interviewing at an elite college that you're a member of National Honor Society. It's probably a given that you have a GPA in the high 3s or even the low 4s. But what is not a given is that the school allowed you to create a curriculum and to carve out experiences that really help you develop your passion. And we have such a stellar list of graduates here who have benefited from those opportunities that we felt in commitment to, actually it's a College Board philosophy of equity and access, that we need to work harder, and we feel that the new program of studies isn't even called the program of studies, it's called Academic Opportunities, reflects our mission of, again, giving students more choices and giving students the support that they need to make sure that those choices yield success. So in review, rolling out in the first ever Academic Opportunities book, which you can see linked to the STEM website, the district website, or the high school website, are the following. Project Lead the Way, Engineering Principles. Project Lead the Way, Civil Engineering and Architecture. Project Lead the Way, Principles of Biomedical Science. Project Lead the Way, Human Body Systems. Advanced Placement Computer Science. Music Theory. Water Safety Instruction. Teaching Assistant. And now a new graduation requirement called Senior Project. In addition to the already flourishing STEM electives, Mr. Price has added a new one for foreign language called The Last French and Spanish Frontier. So we are very excited again to be talking about what we have in store for the class of 2020, and we feel with our combined efforts and our really solid teamwork with STEM and the high school, and most importantly working with Dr. Canfield, we have a list of opportunities that should be very, very well suited for the types of learners and the excitement that they bring to Sandwich High School.